For our next game, we travel up to the Sunshine Coast, to the Sunshine Coast Stadium, where the Rabbitohs host the Warriors. Statman, tell us why the Rabbitohs are going to win this one.
Can we just pick another game? It's not good. Bunnies have won 6 straight and 9 of the last 10 against the Warriors. The over has hit in 4 of the last 5 and 8 of the last 10 and 10 of the last 13 between these two. So plenty of points. I think the last, what was it, 32-30? Should have won that game. Average total in the last 10 is just a tick under 54 points. In the last 5, it's just a tick under 58. And the total this week is 44.5. So that screams overs to me. Warriors average score in the last 10 versus the Bunnies is 18.4. The Bunnies average score in the last 10 versus the Warriors, 35.5. And the average winning margin in this fixture is 19.4 in the last 10.
Well, none of those stats are very bright for Warriors supporters. I'm surprised you didn't come up with stat like you did last week, where and Cam George has a steak and cheese pie for lunch on a Friday before a Saturday game on the Sunshine Coast. The Warriors score 44 points.
We didn't actually discuss that, Cam and I, but or maybe next week we'll see what his pre-match routine is.
I know someone who can shine a bright light on this game. Surly, you'll be able to tell us why the Warriors are a chance of winning.
Yeah, well, I'd prefer, rather than look at the stats, just look back to the last time these two played each other and the most recent 40 minutes, and you'd see that it was all one-way traffic to the Warriors. I think it was, 30-4 or close to in that second half. So absolute domination, and I think the boys will pick things up from there. You and Aitken back in the centres, looking to show Wayne that that's where he wants to play his footy. So a big day from him. And yeah, the boys are going to come out and just take it to the Bunnies and show that Latrell's not all he's talked up to be, unless he's in the sky blue of New South Wales.
Blake, provide a wee bit of balance to this conversation, please.
Talking about Latrell, should be a power play. Hopefully, Latrell to score 20+ points, because I could see him getting a double and possibly kicking about 4, 5, up to 8, maybe 8 goals.
Field goals.
This got a scoreline of possibly 40-20. South's favour. I think Bunnies finishing that close to the Sharks at Shark Park. I think the team, the Warriors, are named. I can't see the Rabbits losing this at all. I was the first to say I didn't think they'd make the 8, and I'm here to say I was wrong. They proved me wrong, and they're starting to look good. Now, Saturday's the only day Sunshine Coast this week that is raining. I've checked. Hopefully the rain doesn't stop the points, because I do think South Sydney have a lot to put on.
If you ask Searley nicely, he might include that Latrell Mitchell to score 20+ points in his Searley power plays.
I'll think about it. I do have a reputation to uphold, but I could chuck it in there right at the bottom and put in brackets Blake's power play.
Looks like it might get vetoed by Carl anyway before it gets to the bookies. So
won't make it through to the keeper, that one. No.
Carl, you're obviously on the Rabbitohs this weekend.
No, I don't know.
There he is.
No,
come on.
Don't do this to me, Carl.
No, I'm sticking solid, silly.
Good man.
Boys, they showed something last week against the Storm. Sunshine Coast, home game for the Warriors, essentially. Like I said, I like that back line. Aitken in the centres, tighten things up a little bit out there. SJ coming into some form, as you boys know he can. Egan, possibly the best 6 we have in the moment. He looked good in the halves last week.
He did.
Yeah. Sticking solid.
Come on, Paul.
Oh, just give me the Bunnies all day. Fair dinkum. Crikey. This will be one-way traffic.
I think Paul was the only guy at the club rooms cheering when Harry Grant dotted down. He was going berserk.
Yeah, look, we had to tell him to get away, because Cam George wanted to punch
Cam wasn't impressed.
No. Cam George just wanted to punch me in the face, full stop. To be fair, there were a few people lining up behind him to join in as well. No, I'm on the Bunnies this weekend.
Bunnies, you say, Blake, that they're almost a lock for the 8. They've got a very tough run in. It seems like all of these teams play each other. The top sort of 6.
Yeah.
You've got the Eels, Panthers, Cowboys, Chooks.
Except for the Raiders, they don't.
Yeah.
But I can't see like the Raiders. They're 4 points behind the Bunnies. I mean, like I said that about a month ago. I think the Rabbits are the team to drop out for the Roosters, but
Raiders only 2 points behind the Bunnies.
no, I just can't. I don't know. Well, I did say, well, then if they do miss the 8, I said it about a month ago to get on. So there you go.
He's covered all bases.
Yeah.
Just sprayed the board.
All right.